I recreated every game from Squid Game 2 on Unity. And the AI that survives the longest among the 456 candidates will win 45.6 billion pizzas! The first game we are going to play is red light, green light. And the first 200 to cross the red line on the other side of the room will move on to the next game.
Green light. Red light.
Well, they're all dead. Not a single one survived, even though this is the easiest game.
But that's perfectly normal, and I'll explain why.
This is Bob, our guy, the one we are going to follow throughout this video. But by choosing him, I made a crazy bet. Because Bob is without a doubt the worst AI I've ever created. Zero strategy, zero survival instinct, no muscles, no girls, nothing. In short, on his own, he's screwed. And that's exactly why I want him to win. I want to prove that even the absolutely worst guy can learn and become better than the others. And to help him succeed, I coded his brain with deep learning. This is kind of a computerized neural network, except that at first it's like a newborn baby. It knows nothing and is completely stupid, which led to this ridiculous moment. What are you doing? Oh my god, he's so ass! But luckily, he won't stay that way forever. He will learn to play the game through a system of rewards and punishments. The closer he gets to the finish line, the more he's rewarded. But if he loses, he's punished. That way, he will gradually learn the rules. Well, that's the theory, because it ended up in total failure. I can't take it anymore. But before he can play, Bob needs information about the game. Because right now, he's blind, deaf, stupid, so I gave him the timer, the distance between him and the finish line, the size of my dick. And normally, after a few tries, we should already have some AIs reaching the end.
It stopped working.
I don't understand. The rules are simple. Bob has a lot of information about the game, and for once I don't have any bugs. That's rare, guys. That's really rare. Honestly, I don't get it. So now it's back to square one. I have to find another way to make it work. It would be a bit stupid if the video ended here because I don't know how to code. Imagine. So while searching on the internet, I found a method that might work. Imitation. It's stupid, but it's super effective. I just show Bob how to play. Basically, I play a few games and Bob's try to imitate what I do. It's genius! Also, to simplify the process as much as possible, Bob can only move forwards and stop. No left, right, backflips, twerking, whatever. We're keeping it simple. Actually, they're doing much better there. The green one did it. He's really good. Come on, Bob, come on, Bob. Come on, Bob, come on, Bob. Fuck. There are a lot of AI who did it. That's cool. But Bob still didn't qualify. Please, stop dying. What does it make me look like? You make me look like I'm dumb. And I'm not. I'm not dumb. Maybe a little. There are about 30 spots left, and I'm really not confident. It's time to hurry up, Bob. Let's go! Subscribe because it's kind and you're a lovely person. That's it! We have our 200 players. For the second game, only half of the AI will survive. This challenge is a bit special because it's played in teams of 5. Except that I quickly realized something. If I tie Bob's legs to 4 other AIs, he'll never make it. Because teaching him how to walk on his own is already complicated enough. So with 5, it's suicide. And on top of that, for 2 of these games, you actually need fingers. Except Bob. Well, he doesn't have any fingers. So I had to adapt the challenge. So we only have 3 minigames left, which can be played solo. To move on to the next game, Bob will have to succeed at all 3 and be among the first. You can tell I'm not confident. The Daji. This game is very simple. You hold a square piece of paper in your hand, and there is another square paper on the floor. The goal is to throw your paper onto the one on the floor to flip it over. Bob, I hope you understand it now. It's a start, it's a start. For this game, Bob can only see how well he's aligned with the second square. You don't necessarily need to see anymore. He just has to adjust his strengths and his aim. Very simple. Damn, the green one has done it again. He's just too good at these games. What do you mean Bob is actually just an arm? At first, Bob was a whole body, but I decided to make it just an arm because it was really weird. Oh my god, makes me think about someone. You know what, I'm not gonna take any risk. We'll let Bob practice and come back later, hoping he'll get it right soon, because otherwise, it's bye-bye, ciao. Stone throw! Stone throw. No need to go into detail. You take stone and you throw stone on stone. In this minigame, Bob just has to learn to aim well. It should be pretty simple. I don't even feel like getting angry anymore. What? What? What is going on? What the fuck? I might have a huge bug in my code. There, that's fixed. Oh, he succeeded straight away! And that's the first time that's happened. I have hope. Don't disappoint me, Bob. Okay?
And the last game, the Jiggy Chaggy.
For this game, the AIs will simply have to do 5 juggles with a kind of small disc. So I gave Bob the position of the ball, if you can call it a ball, its rotation and its speed. He has everything he needs to do 5 juggles. And 5 juggles is really simple. No, it's not. It's fucking hard. It's so hard. Oh my god. That's when I realized something. The AIs are way too good at exploiting loopholes. That's actually crazy. If I reward contact with the ball, Bob literally sticks his foot to the ball. Where are the juggles? I don't see them. If I add a mandatory bounce to prevent sticking, he minimizes it as much as possible to spam juggles. And that's how Bob ended up with monstrous scores. Oh, that's not normal. What do you mean 800,000 juggles? After some really intense thinking, real war against the AI to stop them from exploiting my crappy game, I got this. Oh my god, that's amazing! After this victory, other candidates also succeeded. Bob qualified for 2 games, but not the third one. And there aren't that many spots left. Bob came very close to making it several times, but never quite. But I still believe in him. Oh, let's go! The 100 candidates qualified. Each round, we will announce a number, which will be the number of people needed in each group. Once the group is formed, they must go to an empty room that will only close if there is the correct number of players. It sounds pretty simple when you say it like that, but there are 100 players. There will be chaos, strategies, and betrayals. I'm so excited! So excited! Woo! Some people dying. Bob will be able to show whether he's a good guy, going to be betrayed, or a huge son of a bitch. In these games there are 3 rules. The leader is the head of the group and decides whether someone joins their group or not. The follower has it easy. There's the leader's little bitch. He follows him everywhere like a dog and can be kicked out at any time. And finally, the solo player. This guy has no group and begs for the sympathy of others so they will accept him and he won't be alone and die. And the best part, 2 groups meet, they can steal members from the other group. And that's beautiful. To help Bob win this game, he will have access to the position of every other player and rooms. Come on! Okay, what the fuck? That's not normal. I don't get how they glitch through walls. What the fuck? What the hell? Why? What is happening? I add a second layer. They go through. I increase the thickness. They go through. I reduce the level from scratch. They go through. At that point, I realized it was over. I spent days on it. I tried everything, but it's unplayable. We'll never know if Bob is loyal, a traitor, or just an idiot. But at least he's still alive. After a completely failed level, I absolutely had to ace this one. And it should be fine. It's jump rope. Only the top 20 will qualify. So 80% of candidates will die. since there was no elimination in the previous level. It's getting very difficult for Bob because he's almost never among the first to beat a level. For the first time in this video, Bob has eyes. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Well, not really, they are more like raycasts. Imagine lots of tiny invisible rays coming out of his head like lasers. These rays continue until they hit an object. As soon as they hit something, Bob immediately knows what it is and how far away it is. Okay, Bob, go for it. What is this? They're just getting swept away? What the fuck? And we never get tired of this. It's way too funny. Well, we still have to let Bob practice so he can learn the rules of the game. Otherwise, we just keep doing this. Even though it's really, really funny. Yeah. Oh, what a dumbass. Oh, the green one did it! Again! That's when I realized it was a competition and that there were only 19 spots left and that Bob, how can I put it, really sucks and is nowhere near winning. Oh, another did it! 18 spots left. It's crazy, every time the blue one falls, he takes Bob with him. As time went by, the candidates won, but not Bob. He had to learn the game and to dodge the blue one to survive. I'm happy, like the AI are really understanding the logic of the game and are progressing pretty fast. That's because I'm a really good coder. Bob has made a lot of progress and was no longer bothered by the blue one at all. But it still wasn't enough. Bob was constantly being swept away just 1 meter from the finish line. No, it's over. Guys, Bob is cooked. I give up.
2,000 years later.
What if I choose another guy? Is guy right? No? I'm just asking, you know? And then something changed. Bob was able to anticipate, adjust, and jump at the right time. Oh, let's go! He qualified! The game before the finals. Hide and seek. My favorite game. It's gory, it's bloody, it's amazing. In this game, half of the players are hunters with knives and half are fugitives with nothing. Yes, in the series they have keys, but implementing them will take weeks of extra work. I won't bore you with the details, but trust me, it's a pain in the ass. And I've already spent way too much time working on it. Bob will be a hunter. Yeah, I'm giving him every advantage he needs to win. Because let's be honest, having a knife is much better. Here, Bob will have raycasts, like in the previous level, to see walls, doors, and fugitives. He'll be able to insta-kill any fugitive that gets too close to him. Fugitives can also see walls and hunters like Bob, but they have an extra ability, opening doors. It's kind of a replacement for the keys in the series. At first, I put them in a huge maze like in the series. I have high hopes for this game. It could really be the most interesting level in the video. I flopped. The training was a real nightmare. No one was anywhere close to achieving their goal, whether it was Bob or the others. Even with a very long time of training, everybody was just trash. They're trash. Well, I found out later that it was partly my fault because they were lots of bugs. My bad. Sorry.
That's because I'm a
Really good coder.
But even after fixing everything, it was super hard for the AI. Starting from scratch and learning to navigate a maze or chase people is super difficult. So I had a decision to make. Pay $3,000 to train Bob on NASA's boosted computers or reduce the size of the maze. Yeah, I know, it's disappointing, but my PC can't handle that. Skill issues? No, never. So we went from 10v10 to 5 mini-matches in 2v2. I redesigned the arena as a square with a pressure place in one of the corners. If the fugitives manage to reach it, they win. Otherwise, they die. And the hunters must kill at least one fugitive to get out, otherwise they die. If their partner is kind of a bitch, they can kill 2 fugitives and be the only survivor of the trial. So here there will be no timer or limited places. Whoever survives moves on to the next challenge. I noticed during training that Bob was sticking to walls a lot, so I decided to add a rule that's not harsh at all. If you touch the wall, you die. That way, no more problems! And it was going pretty well, even though the hunters had a huge advantage. Oops. 80% of winners are hunters? Is my game totally unbalanced? Yes! Well, I'm not going to pretend. Right, it's time to start the real challenge. And I'm praying that Bob does well. Oh my god, the green one is unstoppable, like what the heck? No matter where I put him, he smashes everything. I'm scared for Bob. It's not looking too good. The 2 fugitives are really good. Oh shit, the other killed one. At this point, Bob not only had 1 target left, but he was also competing with his mate. It was all or nothing. I'll be really pissed off if he dies now. He's come too far. But Bob is the GOAT. He never disappoints us. There were still a few games left, which quickly came to an end. There are our 8 finalists. Bob the GOAT, 6 random AI who we don't care about, and the green one. I'm so sick of his face, plus green is an ugly color. They are going to take part in the Squid Game, where the goal is simple: push the other into the void. Well, the rules are a little more nuanced in the series, but I only want 1 winner. Here, Bob will only have raycast to see the others and the ground. He can push the others by coming into contact with them, and if he's responsible for someone's fall, he will receive a reward. However, if he dies, he will receive a huge punishment. That's all there is to it. At the beginning of the training, Bob simply committed suicide. He jumped into the void for no reason! But why are you jumping? Why are you jumping? Why are you running?
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Stop fucking jumping. Fight! I tried to move him closer to the center, but it was the same. He still wanted to fucking die into the void. If you die, I swear I'll kill you. So I tried a new strategy. I changed the reward to give him points if he was closer to the others, so it would force contact. But he was barely fighting any better than before. Then I understood the real problem. The arena was way too big. So I made it smaller, and it worked. Immediately we had conflicts, blows, shoving, everything we love. So I decided to end the training and start the real competition, which would be a 1v1 tournament starting with the square, then the semi-finals in the triangle, and finally the finals in the circle. Bob, I believe in you. This is your moment. You've won all the events, so you'll be fine, even though you're not the best. Now, he's in the semi-finals, and I'm starting to believe in him. He won! Whoa! At this moment, I was convinced Bob is going to win. But the hardest part remains. He has to face the favorite, who had ruled over everyone, the one I hate, Green. I'm not reassured, but he can do it. Bob has mastered the technique. He knows how to win.
Fight back! Fight back!
He fell! Bob fell! I couldn't believe it. After surviving all the games, after giving me hope, Bob lost. But it's not over yet. At 3 likes, I'll bring him back in another video when he can have his revenge against the green one, my sworn enemy. Subscribe if you want to watch this epic rematch.